evening, everyone. How are you today?
Hello, we're here.
Yay! We're all a bit hyper tonight
Because it is somebody's birthday.
39 today.
Happy
Petra's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We can't
So
sing.
she's been celebrating. Well, she celebrates the whole year.
I started last Friday.
This girl for about another 6 months. Do you remember your 60th? Oh,
Yeah.
Welcome to the Soulful Four, you guys. I'm Taryn Bryan. This is
Petra Lewington, hello.
Charlotte's Townley, but under the name now of Absolutely Charlotte. Tell you about that in a moment.
And I'm Wendy Matheson. Hello.
and Wendy is back because she was poorly last week.
Yeah,
but
feeling
you're
better,
here.
Wendy.
Yeah.
Still a
you.
little bit chesty, but you're here, aren't you?
Yeah.
We dragged her
She
out.
definitely is here.
She didn't want to come, but we got her dressed and
Brushed her hair,
Yeah,
put a little bit of lippy on her.
And
Clean
got her
knickers.
out.
yeah. She's got pajamas and slippers on underneath
Petra
that.
does
But
the
hey, ho.
knickers. I do the hair.
Oh, nice to be back, Wendy. We
Nice
missed
to
you
be
last
back.
week.
I
It
missed
wasn't.
you last week.
It wasn't the same.
Well, it wasn't, it was much more fun though.
She's a
turd.
cow, isn't she? It's her birthday and it's gone to her head.
So it doesn't matter who's
Ridiculous.
missing. It's always more fun without the missing one. That's just Petra's little line, really.
Yeah.
But I used it before.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Well, it gives you something to talk about as well, doesn't it, when someone's missing?
Oh, so much more fun without them. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah.
And we didn't sleep you.
So
No, I've looked at the
You watched
at the
it.
podcast.
I've only watched half of it myself. I haven't had a chance.
Yeah, I've watched it.
So tonight we're going to talk about lots of various things, aren't we?
Yeah.
Various
I'm
topics.
so excited. I'm just buzzing, aren't I?
Yeah, go and share
About
what's
my
happening in
birthday.
your life.
Yeah, about Petra's birthday. We're going to talk about that the whole night. We're not.
Do you want to see all my presents?
I
Show
should
and tell.
So no, things have been happening big time for me. So I was at a friend's the other night. The doorbell was just ringing. A dog was barking. Someone was at the door. There was no one there. I walk into a room. So light is up. The light will fall off the ceiling. Doors open and close. I mean, what's going on? What is going on with the world? Hey.
Someone's trying to communicate something.
It's whatever I'm doing. I go to bed at night and there is just shadows just going mental. I see silhouettes all the time of men. If you've got,
In your bedroom?
yeah, not naked ones, but as in like the silhouette of the side of their face. It's bizarre. So yeah, lots. Whatever I'm doing, I sense presence. I was at work today.
Presents. I got presents.
I've got presents.
Presents
I was
on
at
the
work
other
today
side.
on my own in one of the rooms, and a shadow walked past. I was like, "Whoa, yeah!" It's my hands are just on fire, but I'm ice cold. Yeah,
I've seen 3 people. So I saw somebody white walk past those doors and nobody was there.
that was us not mucking about.
I saw somebody dark walk up the lane and nobody was there, and I looked, and I saw somebody else white. I've seen 2 white people who weren't there and 1 black person who was there.
And so you just see little
Yeah,
silhouettes. of-
seeing, there's somebody. Oh no, there's nobody.
Oh,
That's
right.
bizarre, isn't it?
Moving, not stood still, but yeah, moving.
They normally say it's like that's when the veil's thinning, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
you're being more intuitive and connecting more to the other side.
But the veil is always very thin over Christmas, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is. It's always really, really fine, thin over Christmas, and a lot more things happen. Was this over Christmas or recent?
It was
After.
since Christmas.
Since
but
Christmas.
Yeah, early in the new year.
Do you think it's a
Can I
lot?
tell you about my person that I saw?
Oh yes.
My alien.
No.
In my front room, I told you. In my front room, I was just before I was really poorly. I fell asleep on the sofa, as you do, and I woke up. And as I woke up, at the on the footstool is where my husband usually sits, and he obviously
He
wasn't
sits
there.
on a footstool.
Yeah, it's like a big
Puff,
old
yeah,
chair
on
thing.
the end of it, yeah.
And he obviously wasn't there. It was just Max was snuggled up by the side of me, my little cocker spaniel.
I think this
And I
is another
just-
man. Hey.
And I looked, and there was this figure, and I got the sense it was a female figure, and she was bald, totally bald, and had tiny features. Do you remember me telling you that?
I haven't heard this, no.
Oh, I'm
You
sure I
must have
told
been told
you.
someone
Must
else.
have
No,
told
I've
somebody
not
else.
heard this.
And she had tiny features and a really long, thin neck.
Tiny features like she might have been a child or just petite and...
Petite, very
So
petite.
if you look at hybrid humans, is what they're called, you can go and research them and look them up online, and people do drawings of them, see them in their mind's eye, see them as well, and they're hybrid interdimensional beings, and they're meant to. So basically, what they're saying from when I sort of look into it is they're part of our DNA. So you'll probably find that you're related to that being, and they're showing themselves more and more. But they look very human. They look like very petite.
So what do you mean by
Very
hybrid?
tiny.
So they're interdimensional beings, just like we are. We are interdimensional beings, but obviously we're not aware of
Going elsewhere.
other intelligence in the universe as such. But they've been evolving over time to come and help us to evolve into a more galactic sort of way. But they have to. So why they've been using our DNA? So when people talk about the greys and everything else, why they're using our DNA is so that they look like us, so we're not scared.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, she was very. I mean, she wasn't. You just by looking at her, you wouldn't say she was a woman or a man.
Yeah, because
But
they're normally not
got that.
sexed.
But I got that feeling that it was a female.
Feminine, yeah.
But anyway, so she was because the seat is like that way. I'm in the corner, sort of looking this way, and just thinking, am I actually seeing this?
Yeah.
Or am I dreaming still? And I looked around the room and I thought, no, I'm awake, I'm not dreaming, I am awake. And she was looking towards the fireplace and she was just staring at the fireplace. And then she just got up and glided and just disappeared. She didn't go through the wall or anything.
Wow.
She just...
And was she translucent or
No,
solid?
no, like us.
Was she
It
very
was
slim?
very,
Normally
very,
they're very
very
slim.
very, very slim, very, very tiny, very petite. And she just literally, she didn't walk, she just glided
Wow.
and literally disappeared. And I'm sat there thinking,
What did you feel?
did
'Cause
I
she would have
actually-
given
I
you
wasn't
some
scared.
energy.
I wasn't
Yeah.
scared.
And
It
have you
didn't.
seen her again?
No.
Just
no,
once.
No. And I'm not frightened because normally, before, if I'd have seen something
Like that.
even remotely like
Yeah.
that, it would have scared the hell out of me. But I'm not scared at all, and I'm like, I wouldn't have come downstairs on my own in the dark. I would have just like, no, I'm not having any of that. But I wasn't scared at all. I didn't get any thoughts or it was just like,
Just an experience
did
to
I
see
actually
him,
really see that?
yeah.
And I
Wow.
haven't been drinking either. There was no drink involved.
Just took the magic
So-
mushrooms.
So there is a lot of people having those sorts of sightings, because what they're doing is they're testing to see if you are scared, because when they do eventually communicate with us properly and we know they're interdimensional beings, they need to know that most of humanity aren't going to try and kill them.
Yeah.
You know, because we're scared, because that's our survival mechanism.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're showing themselves more and more to people who are open to it, to see how scared you are, because our sort of egoic mind and the survival pattern of it can sometimes like freak out in that frequency. So
Yeah.
So it's really good because the more and more people that aren't scared, the more they're showing themselves.
And aren't they supposed to be showing themselves more this year?
Yeah, so this year, from what I understand, there's going to be a lot more sightings worldwide. There's going to be a lot more talk on the...
Is it because
the
it's the year
news.
of the horse?
I think it's the...
Year of the alien.
If you look at the Schumann resonance of the Earth, the whole Earth is the frequency of the Earth is much higher than it's ever been. So it's allowing...
Everyone's talking, you know, because I think we spoke about this yesterday, last week, sorry, the year of the horse being in February, the new Chinese, you know, year, and it's everyone's going to be like mad, you know. It's good. Everyone's charging in.
Yeah, because we'll all sort of be planned as such, you know, like everything's going to have its part to play in it.
Yeah.
Like,
I had some distance Reiki last Tuesday night with the lovely lady that I work with, and I went into a bit of a trance, and I was on a horse, and I was charging in, and so I said to Jo, look, you know, I was on this horse, you warrior. That's it. Just you're a warrior.
I can see that.
Yeah, so it's good. I had a spear and everything. Like, yeah.
I've had a past life as a warrior.
Yeah,
I
like
like
it.
too.
Viking warrior.
I was a female warrior actually. What about you, Petra? What's happening with you?
What's her birthday?
It's her birthday, 39.
39. I'm younger than my son now.
Going back in time.
She's like the Virgin Mary.
So I had a really, really lovely visit from a very old friend. In fact, he's known my husband since they were at school, slightly younger. And he came round to see our house, and he just didn't know anything about this of me. He didn't know we were doing this. He didn't know how I was, you know, awakening more now, what my beliefs were or anything about me. And we were talking just generally about the kids and stuff, and he said, I've got an angel with me all the time.
And he's not like this at all, is
No,
he? You're saying
he's
like...
a very rough, tough boxer, and he's somebody you wouldn't think of it. He's the most least likely person. And I said, have you? And he said, do you believe in angels? I said, I do believe in angels. I've got some with me too. And he said, she's always with me. And he said, I see her, and then she ducks behind me so I can't see her properly. But he said, she's always there. So I said, oh, that's really lovely. And we started talking, and he said to me that a couple of years ago, he was at a bit of a dead end. He didn't know which way to turn, and he found a piece of paper that somebody had given him, which I can only presume is some sort of medium, but he'd written her number down, and he'd written himself witch underneath the number. And he came across it and thought he'd give it a go. So he rang her up on a Tuesday, and she said that she was emigrating to France on Thursday. So she only had one day to see him, but because of the way it had all come about, she wanted to see him. So we drove up, I think it was Oxford, he said, to see her. Knocked on her door, she had a little houseboat, and she didn't know anything about him except his first name, which a lot of people who know him don't know his first name because he's got a nickname. And he was struggling a bit with a large farm that he owns, and she opened the door and she looked really shocked. And he said, oh, you're expecting me? And she said, yes, but you're with so many people. There's so many people with you. And he was like, what do you mean? She said, well, you've just got so many spirits with you. And he said, she kept saying, look, stop talking all at once, just one of you at a time. So there was obviously a lot to get out. But she said, not knowing anything about him, that he was not to worry about his land, because he would always have that piece of land. Because in a previous life, he'd been a Saxon warlord, and he'd been buried in his long barrow on his very own piece of land.
In this lifetime.
That's his land in this lifetime. He'd been buried in a long barrow, a Saxon long barrow, on it in a previous life. And it blew his mind. It was made me go cold. I was like, oh, it's so good. And when he went home, his father-in-law owns a piece of land next door, and he was telling him about it. And he said, a few years ago they excavated a long barrow. So it actually was there on his land. And
how interesting.
yeah, I know. I just thought that was brilliant. And I just thought about the connection between our past lives and our present life, and how it kind of all can tie in. And I think that's brilliant. I've done a few past life regressions myself. Nothing seems to have linked particularly in. Oh yeah, it does, because
Yeah,
we've told you before that
witches.
I was definitely burnt at the stake. I saw them preparing the wood and everything ready to go. I knew I was going to be burnt, and I asked them to stop the regression then, because I didn't want to do the burning bit.
You still felt attached to it too much.
But we were all there, plus another one.
Were we filming the Soulful Four as well at the time?
Oh no, we were the Soulful Four, but in a different life. We got burnt and died.
I was really young, and now I'm not the oldest, am I?
No, I am.
But I was the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
I'm the youngest. I'm 39.
Yeah, of course you are.
So past lives, I think I am finished, but it kind of blew my mind, because it was coming from the most unlikely person for it to have come from, and that link from past life to present life was amazing. I thought
Exciting.
Amazing.
But isn't it funny though what happens and who we talk to now and what we're learning and what we're experiencing is just wacky. I did another lady the other day, and I touched her skin because I'm in really bad trouble with my skin, and I said to her, "Stop eating broccoli." She goes, "Where's that come from?" I said, "I don't know."
Oh really?
And she's like, "I eat a lot of broccoli." I said, "Stop eating it." I said, "Your skin will be better."
And you don't know yet if
Don't know, because I probably won't see this woman again, because in spas, they come and go, but I just blurt things out now. And she said, "Oh, do you eat a lot of that?" I said, "Well," she said, "I like it." I said, "Well, just cut it out for a bit, see how your skin is."
And you just picked up.
Terrible trouble with her skin and like digestion and whatever. And because when you pull it, it comes out in your skin. And so they
it's
cut
the biggest organ, isn't it?
Yeah, so they cut out broccoli. And
never really think of your skin as an organ, but I suppose it is, isn't it?
it's biggest skin, biggest organ. But it's weird what's
chemo and
happening.
radiotherapy really buggered my skin up for a long time, and I feel like now I'm back to normal.
Yeah.
If I was ever normal, I've never been accused of being normal before, but I really do feel like my skin is back to.
Well, it probably took a bit of a battery, didn't it? Really?
I really did have a battery.
Yeah.
But
it's amazing how the body can heal and
most definitely
regenerate
itself. Okay.
Now, yes, I would like to mention one thing. So I've started influencing, being an influencer.
Yeah.
As you call it. So it's great. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I'm posting one a week. I've got a good business partner who's telling me what to do. So I'm listening to her big time. And watch this space, loving it. So I've got quite a few films that I'm doing, little short snippets. One we did earlier, so I'll pop that on as well. And I'm filming tomorrow, so in Englefield Green. So I'm sort of here, there, and everywhere. So enjoying it. That's the main thing.
Tell them where to find you if they want to follow you.
I'm on TikTok. I'm Char at. Can I look it up actually? Because I've got no idea what I'm called. But I'm absolutely Charlotte. But it's not really coming up as that at the moment. But just bear with me, and I will tell everyone. I'm on TikTok, which is good. We all like TikTok.
A bit of TikTok.
Oh,
Hello, that's not you.
and that's not me at all.
You're going to do some stuff like
I
that.
am doing. And there's
Oh,
me.
yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, Charlotte. But I have got like another number, but anyway, I'll find it.
Or just press like.
Anyway, cut off. But don't worry, you'll find me. Absolutely, Charlotte. It's good.
Find her on there.
She's crazy.
It's crazy, crazy stuff, but it's good stuff. It's positivity. It's talking to people and making it fun. Everyone's doom and gloom.
Yeah, it's just uplifting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, not everyone is doom and gloom, but sometimes the way it's too much
Sometimes people
stress.
need positivity just to take them out
Yes, there we go.
that place, don't they?
And Petra's
Bit of
positive
a
today.
smile.
Because as soon as she saw me, she goes, "Where's my present?"
Didn't I? I sneaked up on her when she drove into my drive. My drive's really dark, and I sneaked up on her to make her jump.
Yeah, no, hello.
She said she knew. She said she knew I was going to do that.
Yeah, see, when you come a bit more psychically in tune, you get it.
I can see you.
Then she came in at the last portion of my lovely chili I'd made, and then she did me a Thai. What do you do?
Thai foot
Yeah.
massage, very
Thai
good,
foot
very
massage.
good.
Nice.
It was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous.
That we interrupted very rudely, as Petra let us know.
Well, she stopped as soon as I got it. I wanted her to
She's like,
carry
"No,
on.
carry on."
Don't stop. She always
Forget-
stops too soon.
Well,
So I wanted to share with you a little thing that I've been trying out this week. I was watching a fella called Leo Skeppy. He does a podcast and that. It's all about positive mindset, and you know, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can change your circumstances.
Yeah, please.
And one of the things he said was, you know, when you're talking to yourself about, you know, maybe someone's been rude to you, or you feel like someone's judging you, you know, take yourself out of the equation and just say that person's
Rude. End of story.
Yeah,
Not
that-
rude to me.
yeah, so that person's being rude, and that's it. Instead of going, oh, that person's being rude to me, and making it really like personal to
Personal,
yourself.
Mm.
And I've been really practicing that and going, so, and then what you find is, because obviously we all have our own little tendencies, and it just completely disconnects you from the emotion of feeling that maybe that affected you in any way, shape or form. And it's really, really good. So, if you know a family member that, say, for instance, is always very judgmental, and you sort of think, oh, well, I feel like that person's really judging me, and you just go, oh, that person's judging, but you also find that that's just part of their personality traits, and they tend to judge a lot of people, and so you can sort of leave it be.
Take yourself out of the equation.
Just completely, yeah.
And depersonalise it.
Yeah, and it does. It just you just feel no attachment to the behaviour whatsoever,
And that it's not directed at you. Oh, I've gone all croaky.
I've got some more
Have
wine.
wine.
a bit more wine.
Then it's
yeah.
not directed at you, is it?
Yeah, it's completely.
It's that person venting, and you've got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's just the way that
I
they
think that'd
see
be
the world.
That's really good. That's
Celebrating.
a really good thing
So
to
good,
do. So
honestly,
bubbles.
Yeah.
so good.
Cheers, my love.
It has. I think it will over time, because I've only just started practicing it now. But over time, I reckon that can transform your life. Just that one little tip of like, just not allowing anyone to affect your mood, your vibe.
yeah,
You know.
Because people
So, yeah.
can very easily.
Yeah, if you allow it
If you allow it to, but you
to
just
become
don't
a
allow
personal
it.
thing.
yeah. That person's being really mean to me, but if you change it to that person's really mean,
Yeah.
it's then nothing to do with you,
Take the
is it?
to me out of it.
Then you don't become the victim.
No, exactamundo.
And it's
Yeah, that will help a lot of people.
Yes.
Honestly, when you do it, you're like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, just
completely
give it a
detached
go.
from it.
That helped
Because
quite a few of my friends actually.
Really, really good. So try it. Try it.
Try
little nugget for you there.
I think that's a really good way to.
And it's
Being
funny
there.
because you know, like sort of on YouTube, you know, we get all these things that I've been like reading up on, and they say to you, the universe today is telling you so and so. And I was listening to one the other day, and it said, "Do not let people put you down. And it's so true. Why should people sit there and, you know, go, we're only joking? Well, joke about yourself. You know, don't stop putting other people down. To make themselves look better. And, you know, people should stop doing that because leave everyone alone. That's my thing.
My mum always used to say, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say
it.
anything.
Yeah, true.
Just
Keep your mouth shut. Yeah.
It's only your opinion anyway. It doesn't mean it's true about that
No,
person.
of course it doesn't.
I often
At
wonder
all.
though, when people are really nasty about you, like often with me it's behind my back, one particular person.
Doing that.
I often wonder, how do you feel now? Now you've said all that, how's that made you feel? Do you feel good?
Yeah,
Has
the
it
thing
made
is-
you feel brilliant that you've
I can't
trashed
imagine.
me
I can't imagine it
behind my
making.
back?
The thing is,
Why does it make you feel
People
good?
that-
Yeah.
people that tend to speak
But why do
negatively of others, they speak negatively about themselves as
Yeah,
well, and
yeah.
that's why they.
Those negative people.
So all you can do is really
Mm.
feel compassion for them because they're speaking to themselves all subconsciously or consciously all day long like that, and that's what makes them so
But
unhappy.
you do get tired
Like
of
that.
it. Of
Only if you
Yeah.
let it affect you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
just
true.
don't let it affect
Same
you.
Very
It's-
true.
It's
Like Taryn said to me last week, when things happen to you, if you deal with it in the right way, it stops happening. True. So I was sitting in traffic last week, really irritating. I was like, oh. This week I was disco dancing in the car, and then like, yay, having a good time. Then the traffic flowed. I got to work. Yeah, I was a little bit late. I go, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
yeah.
Easy, chill. It is irritating because we all want to be there on time, but sometimes it's all out of our control.
The only thing you can control is how you respond.
Exactly.
Life-
and I
life
responded
is
by
coming
disco
at you.
dancing in the car.
And you can either respond by getting pissed off, and that then follows on throughout your day, or unless you meditate and find a way to quieten your mind.
But that's the same with people, isn't it? You can't control if someone's mean to you, if someone's rude to you, if someone's got a bit of road rage towards you. You can only
choose how you respond.
yeah.
And you can respond in a positive way or a negative way. But the only person it ever affects is you.
It's like they say that revenge is like making poison and drinking it yourself, or not revenge. What am I talking about?
Envy, bitterness, anything like that.
Yeah,
Anything.
because it
being
doesn't
bitter is
affect
not
the other
good.
person, does it?
But it also works with joyfulness, you know what I mean? If you're giving out joy and you find more and more joyful people in your life, or
But it's nice when you're helping people. Like today at work, you know, we did a little tarot reading, angel reading, oracle reading. We had a dowsing board out, you know, things like that, and we did a couple of readings, and it was just nice. It gives people guidance. You know, we did it in a lunch break. We all sat there together. Nice.
yeah, because it allows you to focus in a certain direction.
And
doesn't
you're
it?
obviously working with some really like-minded people at the moment, which is lovely.
Really good. Yeah, we all think on the same level.
Yeah, that's nice.
Isn't it funny how that happens?
Strange.
Yeah, because it's
Just
before,
happens.
All of a sudden,
Yeah,
all
before I
these people
didn't.
appear in your life.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you're all spiritual. What's this going?
Yeah, and actually the people I'm working with now, I mean, look, I've worked with some really lovely people, and I do miss them a lot, you know, when you do leave, and but you have that connection, but also, you know, you're meeting, like the people I'm with now are all very spiritual, they're lovely, you know, the boss, one of my bosses is, but actually both my bosses are just brilliant people in my life, so, you know, you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
We could ask for more money.
Yeah, I'd like 10 million, please, put into my account for tomorrow, and then I can fancy going to the Maldives.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Can I
Yeah, we'll
come?
come.
We'll do a podcast from the
come along.
Maldives.
Oh, how lovely would that be?
Could you imagine?
How
Feet
lovely
in the
would
pool.
that be?
We'd have to go for less than a week though, otherwise we'd have to do 2 podcasts from the Maldives.
That's fine. I can manage that.
We can fit that in, can't we?
Just about.
2 weeks.
In between having maybe a cocktail and a bit of, I don't know, canoeing or whatever you do out there.
Kayaking.
Kayaking, paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding.
Wind sailing.
Oh, yeah.
Wind
Paddle
sailing, I'd love to
boarding.
do that.
Winding.
So, I was listening to something on YouTube today, and it's all about changing your thoughts. So your thoughts turn into things. So everything you're thinking about, either consciously or subconsciously, most people are sort of working from a subconscious place, but when you start to wake up, you hear and see your thoughts, and your thoughts literally do turn into things. So that's how like creation's made. So in your thinking, your consciousness is looking through your eyes and then looking at your outside world, and then your thinking and your imagination is solving the problem, and everything exists, your current circumstances and the solution to your circumstances. But to actually get the solution of your circumstances, of what you want from the circumstances you're in, you've got to match the vibration of what it is you want. Which the only way that changes is it always changes in your imagination and your thought patterns first. And then we've got what we call your sort of emotional scale. So you can tell how aligned you are with your desire by how you're feeling. So if you're feeling like depressed or content or anything like that, you're normally not in alignment with your soul from what your soul sees to be true. So it's about tweaking your mind, because in the feeling of wanting something, you're going to keep wanting it. Does that make sense? Because that vibration of wanting is
It's
wanting.
always in the future.
Yeah, it's always in the future. So it's then trying to get into the feeling of it being there already and now of whatever it is you desire.
Yeah, which is really, really hard to do, but very doable.
Yeah, but if you're thinking it exists, if you can think it in this time and space, you can have it. And then when you really think about that, you think if you can think about it.
Yeah, no.
If you
know
actually
exactly what
really-
you're saying.
So if you can think about it
You can have it.
in your creative mind, you can have it, but you have to understand how creation works, how vibration and frequency works, and you can flip it. And I've been aware of this, and then seeing what things have been happening in my life recently, and I'm like, oh shit, that's what I was thinking. But I was thinking of the situation that I was in and feeling the emotions of the situation. But in the emotions of the situation, the desire of the improvement was also there. But instead of focusing on the improvement, I was focusing on the here and now of what's happening.
Yeah.
And it just has kept going round. But what's happened is exactly what I was thinking about. And it's always like that. So then you ask yourself, honestly, it's weird, isn't it?
It is
So I'm
weird.
like, if you create your own reality, I wouldn't be creating this shit, but you are. Because you're focusing on the shit instead of the solution.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Totally, like
total
we
sense.
were talking about this earlier before we actually filming, weren't we? About if you focus on something, it's not happening, you forget about it and it happens.
Yeah. If you release the resistance of like my cat, when I first moved down here, Maximus, he went
Beautiful.
missing. My brother was looking after him and he went missing. My brother was devastated. And for a year, I was like, I really hope he's alive, and if he is alive, I want him back, and all the rest of it. And then I decided, right, it's been a year, it's coming up a year now, I'm going to get another kitten, he's not coming back. And because my vibration was, he's lost, I can't find him. So in that vibration, he's lost and you can't find him, you literally can't. But in the release of going, right, well, I'm going to draw a line under it, I'm getting a new kitten, he showed up within 2 fucking days. So now
Massive posts.
I was
Now
at
she's
a
got two
comedy.
cats.
I was at a comedy show in London, and I got a phone call from the chip people and saying, "Oh, we found your cat." I was like, no way, I'm picking up a kid in 2 days. I was like, no.
Oh,
But
it's
it's
lovely
in the
having two.
release
Yeah, it's
of the wanting him home, because
Yeah.
in the wanting you obviously can't come home. Instead of imagining him being at home and stroking him, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I keep telling people. Imagine if you're craving something or you want something, so you've got it. You're already living that dream. You've already got it. You're in it.
But the key to it is the emotion.
Yeah.
It's the emotion to it.
Yes.
So you can visualize it in your head, and it feels like it's a dream. But when you can connect the emotion to the desire, so like, say if you want loads and loads of money and you've never had loads of money, you don't know what that feels like. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to sort of sift and sort and maneuver your vibration and then all of a sudden, when it matches, your desire matches how you're feeling, it just feels joyful, easy. You know, it's just
Easy.
yeah, just flow, and do you know what I mean?
But thank God Maximus did come back in your life. he's a beautiful cat.
gorgeous boy.
Yeah, he's gorgeous.
2 cats. I
They
was
both
not
are
happy,
gorgeous.
and I thought they're going to kill each other.
Yeah,
for
but you
donkeys.
can't.
Yeah, but they
you
don't,
can't
do they?
imagine being without them now, can you?
Oh, I can imagine being without Charles from time to time. It's a pain in
He
the
is a
ass.
really naughty boy.
When I first met Taryn, I was just like sitting there going like that.
I love your cats.
The cats, yeah, and
Two
yeah,
cats.
You're a real cat person.
I do love cats, yeah, and Emma's got Princess the cat, my daughter, and yeah, she rules the roost, she rules that house.
She sits and takes pictures of them all the time and puts them on our group chat. She doesn't take pictures of us.
No,
Cat,
I
Princess.
don't take pictures of the cat if I can help it.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I was just sitting there like taking pictures of Maximus and Charles, wasn't it?
Yeah, you do. You do take good pictures, actually.
Yeah. I do like photography. So yeah, it's one of my
Yeah.
hobbies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I love it. Love
Oh, is
photography.
that why you're so good at it?
Yeah,
I thought it
love
was.
Yeah,
I thought it was your camera was like really fancy or something like
No,
that.
I just really love
Fancy
photography. Yeah.
You are always the one who takes pictures,
Yeah.
though, aren't you?
Yeah, if ever we go anywhere, I'm the one that takes beautiful
Oh,
pictures.
that
beautiful.
makes bloody sense. Why you
Beautiful.
always
Beautiful.
taking pictures.
Right, anything more from anyone?
Anything else?
Are we
Anyone
all
want
wrapped
to share?
up?
No, we're going to celebrate Petra's birthday now in style
Properly.
Yeah.
with a glass of fizz
And again on Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday we're all together.
Another celebration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this will be
Got
going.
to be done.
Yeah, what, a couple of months, I reckon. You'll be
Yeah.
celebrating for.
We'll be going to Cara's and it'll be her birthday again in August.
Yeah.
April, August. Right, so we're going to say goodnight. Toodaloo.
Yeah, till next week. Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.